Hello, everybody. Cyanesk111 here, and welcome back to Duchy. 2 parts of this game have already been recorded, and I feel more at ease with how the buildings and technologies I've used so far work. But we still have a very long ways to go before we unlock everything there is to see. And speaking of unlocking, we got some crowns to spend on this progress tree. And it shall start with the new location, Port. Refill your defense or upgrade a card for free when visiting this location. Costs only 1 crown. We can unlock a new faction, the Republic. This urban faction has unique ways to occupy the land and a very powerful central building. Also unlock 3 new cards. We shall see what those new cards are in a moment, but first, Stronghold. End of round. Recruit 4 arrows for each adjacent empty square or border. Sounds interesting. New mechanic, Faith. Faith increases the production of all other resources and enables powerful combos. Also unlock 4 new cards. Can't wait to see what that's going to be about. Abbey. Faith 1. End of round, gain X gold, with X being 10 times your faith. Once unlocked this card, yeah, we've seen that. Not the Abbey, but just this text that I was gonna read in full. Blessing. End of round, gain 1 defense for each faith. New location, Village. Refill your defense or buy a faction card when visiting this location. Indeedy. And Commandery. Faith 1, end of round, recruit X swords, with X being 3 times your faith. Okie dokie. And that's the last of the crowns we have. If we had 3 more, I could have unlocked the Order along with that, which is trickier to play, and it involves a heavy focus on the units you've recruited. But more on that in a few parts. Alright, sorry for the abrupt cut. I just had to make sure we were recording before I started a new run. We shall play on normal, like last time. And the Republic is all about creating the biggest medieval city. It's weaker at the start, but stronger as you grow your economy. Its unique cards allow to create and leverage a special terrain. The neighborhoods. Exclusive only to the Republic, mind you. The Belfry is the central card of your deck, with 10 levels and various upgrades to choose from. Wahoo! Look at this. With the Republic, we start with just the Belfry and a downtown. The Belfry at level 1 will get you 3 gold and 2 people for each neighborhood in the city. Downtown, range 1, will turn each plain and forest in range into a neighborhood. Just like with the Duchy, this will all be upgraded as we complete each faction quest. So, I don't think there's any time like the present to get upgrading by completing all of the quests we have for the Republic. I think that makes sense. The right peaceful region is more even than the left peaceful region, with plains and forests. Now, we don't have anything useful to us at this time, so I can go to the university and obtain a technology card, but I'll have to go through this peaceful region first. We don't really have anything to look at or adjust, so let's hop right in. Okay, this is our downtown. One of our initial buildings for the Republic. And our belfry is coming up already. there aren't going to be very many cards in our deck, so of course. Always good to explore for additional resources. Our Belfry is doing pretty good work for us, getting people. I'll stick you right here. Okay, it worked out. I can get another multi-exploration out of that, and... Yep, looks like that's pretty much it for us for this round. Well done. Church, Hunting Lodge, Militia Base. Church is Faith 2. It would be nice if I could go for a Faith build one day. But I think I may need to play around with the Faith mechanic to see what it's about before I can confirm that. It would be good to get a Faith build going. I do know that the Order works pretty well with Faith. But I kind of forgot what that's about. Kindling, Wheelbarrow, Optimizer. I did good with Forests last time, so I want to change things up a bit and do the Optimizer. We've got a hostile region with River, hostile region with Forests. I'm gonna do the 50-50. Okay. I can get my church in there with Faith 2. And... I'm just 8 short of upgrading the Belfry. The enemy deck has 2 buildings that recruits arrow units. But I think I can hold the ranger base and have the mercenary camp be placed down. I just gotta find a way to make it work. Well, there it is already. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not really sure if there's a way to fix that with the long piece. There's 2 faith, so that means we're gonna get... I think it's 10% additional resources at the end of the round. I don't know if the 5% is gonna apply to the 5% that we get from the faith, but I think it's 10%. There's our barracks. Oh, crud. I don't think I have a way of getting my Belfry to produce axe units, so I think I'm screwed for this round. But this is my first time playing as the Republic, so it's not really that big of a deal. And I did get the pacifism achievement at the cost of 17 defense. So, there's that. Fluvial Guard, Reliquary, Carpenter. I'm gonna do Reliquary for now. Wood or gold? I'll take gold. We lost quite a bit of defense in that round, where I couldn't get any units. So I'm just gonna take the 150 gold for free. We also have a trading fair up ahead. I kinda want more wood now. So it shall be. Okay, 2 hostiles and a peaceful. Let's go for this one. That way I can have a choice to make when I'm done. I do have 50 people, so I'm gonna upgrade the belfry real quick. And I can pick among 3 possible upgrades. I'm gonna take the Garrison 10. Master Builder 2 is what that got me. Downtown. Yeah, I'll upgrade downtown too. And that's pretty much all we can do for right now, so... Okay, they don't have any era buildings, so... I should be... okay-ish. Provided I don't royally screw things up. Barracks, I'll hold you for now. This has axes. I'll swap that out. It says recruit 2 swords for each $20 earned this round. So I'm gonna have to be careful of how much gold I earn. There's the downtown. Belfry's gonna be doing more work in a minute. There's my horse stable, which I will place up here, and hope that I don't have any buildings to put between them. Birth of a city. Explore 20 neighborhoods. That's nice. Well, we did earn a couple of gold, so that's been raised. I still don't want to place a mercenary camp down ever. And one more line completes the round. Dynamic District. 15 neighborhoods at least connected to your belfry. That is the best I can do with my 10 axes. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Clearly I'm gonna have to get some more military buildings, but we unlocked the lumber camp. We start every future run with this faction with this card. And we get 50 additional citizens. Also nice. Okay, so... a rally point will give us access, but it is a military building. Would a shipyard be better, though? Or watermill, even though it's not a military building. I'm gonna reroll. Stronghold that we unlocked earlier. End of round, recruit 4 arrows for each adjacent empty square or border. Let's give that a whirl. I can upgrade my belfry again for just 50 people. Garrison 25, 3 wheat or 3 wood. I'm gonna do Garrison 25 if all else fails with the stronghold. Church. Sure, I'll have that upgraded as well. Giving us 3 faith once placed down. And we got 1 more hostile region to go. But first, I want to get some more food. 200 food for free. Sure. Now we're going into the hostile region. 50 gold unlocks that slot, where I will put my stronghold in. Garrison 25 for the belfry shouldn't be... It shouldn't fail me. Let's just say. I think we're pretty much ready to go. I just gotta make sure to place those horse stables pretty close to each other, or they'll gain much more units. That's an early belfry, though. So... Yikes. Okay, stronghold. You are going to go right here. So you'll have at least 1 empty square to work with. I'll do this, and then this. Then I want to make sure my downtown is... Let's say right here. This forest piece will go down here, get turned into neighborhoods, and earn resources. There are mercenary camps coming up. And that's the one I will place in reserve for the rest of the round. Bye, mercenary camp. You do not get to be played this round. It's not looking like there's a whole lot I can do here, other than just get this one last line. But I suppose this will be good enough. Oh, the borders actually count too as empty squares. Huh. I somehow forgot about that. But I'm not complaining. All of the arrows the stronghold got, they turned into axes, and they easily took out the swordsman. Lumberjack 2, collect a total of 2,500 wood. That's pretty nice. Market. Harvest 5 wheat for each connected neighborhood. But would the ranger base be better? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do with the ranger base. It did good for me last time. I wonder if it'll fare good for this run. Refill defense, immediately gain 50%. Gosh, freaking yes, please. And here we are, at the wall. At long last. Okay, Wooden Fortress, Rally Point, Strategic Pavilion, and another Strategic Pavilion. I think I'm gonna spend 100 gold to unlock this slot, and put the Ranger base in right there. Arrows are gonna be good against axes. Axes are gonna be good against swords. Am I satisfied with the setup? The Enforced are coming up, so I should give Ranger base. I should give my Ranger base something to work with, if at all possible. Let's see how I do. Okay. First forest piece is gonna go here. My ranger base is going to be slotted in right there. Get some archers and a line explored. Huh. Rally Point is gonna recruit 5 axes for each adjacent plane or field. Here comes my belfry. Wooden Fortress, I'll just put you down here. Line explored. I'll try to block you off from getting trees. Church. We'll go right here. Or maybe it should go like this. Sorry, good sir, but you get no forests. Because I'm going to do this. Like so. Okay, it's not adjacent, so the blank tile doesn't count. Here comes my downtown at long last. There's their second strategic pavilion, which I'll place right here. Downtown will go right here. Okay, Ranger base is gonna get slightly stronger. Stronghold. Do I want to do this, or do I want to do this? It gets 4 arrows for each adjacent empty square or border at the end of the round. I think I'll do this. T-piece right down here. for more neighborhoods, although just 2. This will go here. This will go here. And, looks like that's gonna be it. 30 units for the wall. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is have my archers go into axes, which will... Let me think about this real quick. They have 1 of each type of army. Oh, shoot. I did not give the stronghold any empty squares, did I? Oh, man. My stupidity strikes again. So... What I am gonna have to do is... I'm gonna do arrows into axes. Then what's left of the arrows can get turned into my axes, which will take out their swords, and we'll see what they do about the enemy arrows. Then the wall. Somehow forgot about that for a moment. Don't know why. Oh, they've reduced them down to 26. But, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to give the stronghold some empty squares to work with. How did that happen? Like, what? Well, we can go ahead and get a wooden fortress for swords. At least. And we're gonna go ahead and leave rivers behind for the mountains. Alright. We got a guild at the start of Act 2. Light units, ranged units, or random military. I'm gonna upgrade my belfry again real quick while I think about this. 3 axes for each plain, 3 axes for each river, or 3 axes for each forest. I'm gonna take the forest route, like I have been. I'm way short of wood for the ranger base. And... Lumber Camp might be able to fix that. I'll have that upgraded once. Wooded Fortress is good to have. I think I'll get something else with light units. And that is going to be a training camp. 12 units to each military building aligned with it, provided that they're mine. Let's do the hostile region with an even split. 200 gold unlocks this. I'm going to take the training camp in. I think I'm gonna remove the church for right now and bring in the wooden fortress. 2 swords, 2 arrows, 1 axe. They have 2 swords, 1 axe, and 1 arrows. Let's see what that does. Horse stable. I don't think the horse stable gets any extra units if there are no other buildings in its row. That's their stone fortress coming up. I'll hold that. Here's their other horse stable, which I will place right down here. My belfry will go here. Training camp. It's gonna look ugly to get right, but I'll do this. There comes my ranger base. That's gonna go here. Mercenary camp. Right over here. Wooden fortress is garrison 10. But I think I'll place it right up here. What to do. City is gonna gain... Well, the Belfry is gonna gain units for each force that's adjacent to the city. This is at least gonna get me a line. Okay, now I can assuredly place the stronghold. Yeah, right here sounds good, because it gets extra units from the training camp. I'll place the force down here, so the ranger base can get more units. Well, hey! I used the wooden fortress's ability, unexpectedly. Well, whoop-de-doo. Okay. So, 2 sword armies, 18 each. 1 axe army, 17. Here's my plan. Arrows will go take out their axes, which will then go into my axes, which will take out these sword units. And the rest will be cleaned up afterwards. Yep, worked out good. 93 axes for me. And in turn, 93 gold. Treadmill crane was pretty good when I had it last time. I'll take it. We're moving on to another guild. Gold, wood, or light units. Let's get a gold building. Gold Diggers, Roadhouse, Tax Office. You know what? Let's give Gold Diggers a try. It's for each adjacent mountain piece. And I am going to this house style region, since it's got more forest than anything else I can choose from. Belfry. I'm just 2 people short of upgrading the Belfry again. I want to upgrade the town. I want to upgrade the downtown once more, but it costs 45 stone and I only have 10. What I can do is upgrade the optimizer. And that's pretty much all I want to do before going in. Mercenary camp, alarm tower, strategic. Let's see how that fares with us. Strategic pavilion, I'll hold you for right now. There's your other strategic pavilion. It calls for adjacent military buildings, so I shouldn't have very much to worry about that. Belfry will go here. No adjacent military buildings for you, good sir. Alarm tower for each enemy military building aligned with it. You're gonna go here. Downtown. There you are. Stronghold. Placing you is gonna be tricky. I can still get my ranger base to have some units. Even with that. There's my wooden fortress coming up. And my training camp is coming up too. I don't want to place it where it could alert the alarm tower, though. That's a bit of a problem. I can get some units for the stronghold, though. There's the mercenary camp. Stick it right here. This piece will go right down here. Shoot, I didn't mean to do that. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna be getting that last forest piece in anyway. Alright. They've got swords, axes, and arrows. I should use my arrows to take out their axes. Then what's left of the axes can turn into... Oh wait, what's left of the arrows can turn into axes. Then they can take out swords. I might be missing out on some gold, but YOLO. Okay. 30 swordsmen ain't bad. Alright. Printing press. Blessing. Strong defender. I'm gonna take a blessing. Gain 1 defense for each faith I have at the end of the round. And speaking of which, I'm gonna upgrade my reliquary for 2 faith, so I can gain 2 defense for each round that I go into, and it ends. Might actually consider bringing the church back in, because I'm so low on defense. I can upgrade my belfry once again, finally. 4 axes, 2 wheat, or 4 people. The 4 people is tempting, but I don't want to risk losing a run right now, so 4 axes it is. University will get me a technology card. And I'll do erudition for a 4th level 1 card to choose from. What's up next? I will take 200 for free. And I'll take the hostile region with more forests. Mercenary camp, horse stable, training camp. Okay, it's mostly swords with 1 axe camp. So I think I want to take the stronghold out. And I can pay for my own mercenary camp. So that's going in. And we shall go. Training camp is being held. Belfry will go here. Horse stable goes there. Forest will go right here. Ranger base will go there. Mountain. Let's go in here. Forest. More forest. More forest. I can get a wooden fortress too. Should I do this? Do I dare? Yes, I dare. It's gonna cut off what forest I'm gonna be building to the left from the ranger base, but not to worry. I have an alternative. Horse stable will be placed right up top here. I can't place any buildings on the 2 rows that it's on. But I will finally do this. Unfortunately, Wooden Fortress isn't going to get any more units. Mercenary camp is theirs. It'll go right up top there. It is kind of a crapshoot, but I wanted the belfry to connect to all this. I did not mean to do that. But I do have another mercenary camp coming up, and this time it's mine. Okay, you're getting 12 additional units from the training camp. Alright. The pièce de résistance is the mountain. Alright. Arrows. I feel tempted to go into axes. I think that's what I'll do. Then if there are any arrows left, they can be turned into axes, which will go there, then there, then there, then there. 2 arrows left. 116 axes will take out 22 swords, and 85 axes are left over. Nice! Tax Collector 2. Collect a total of 2,500 gold. Alright. Rally point. I'm gonna skip. Take the gold and skip on. Village will allow me to refill my defenses. And we are repaired almost back up to full. All the way. Though I'm just gonna go straight into the keep. Our mercenary camp went. I'm gonna get my stronghold in here and hope that I have some empty squares adjacent to it. I can't upgrade any of my military buildings, which is a shame. But I will go ahead and upgrade Blessing to level 2. And leave it at that. Alright. Here we go. Off to the keep we go. There's a training camp coming up. I'll place it right over here. Downtown is gonna turn some tiles into neighborhoods. So be it. Belfry is coming up right now. It'll go right here. It's going to get some additional units from the training camp. Lovely. Ranger base. It's going to go... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Why do I keep doing that? I wouldn't think it's that common of a problem I'm having, but look at where I'm at now. For this stronghold to go down, I'm gonna have to... Oh, I gave that keep 10 additional units. I'm gonna have to reserve that for now until I can find a better spot for it. Okay, my wooden fortress is here. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get very much in the way of having my city being adjacent to forests. That's not good. Well, I can do this and just end the round right here. I don't feel very good about it, but... whatever. So it's... all of this versus all of that. This is definitely gonna hurt. I don't think I'm gonna make it. No. They got 55. And I'm at -8 defenses, which means I'm at a loss. Boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, at least now I get to know what defeat is like in Drop Duchy. Even though I've seen a couple of videos on players getting defeated in the game. But it's not a total loss. We did get to unlock some new buildings and upgrade a few of the ones we have in the Republic. Plus, we did get a few missions done and some more crowns for the progress tree, as you can see here. But I'm clearly going to have to try the Republic again and see what can be improved upon it even further. Like my strategy with the Belfry. But until I'm ready to go on and do that, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!